Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So AMC, what's going on? I know a lot of people that's been following the channel are already well aware of what's going on, guys. But for the new people that just rushed in onto AMC on last week, probably looking for videos like, what's going on. I thought the recovery was happening. Now we pulling back, guys. So if you've been following the channel, you're well aware of what's going on, guys. We expected for this to happen on this Monday. After all of the hype, the anticipation, the run up on last week with all the good news, institutions, big buyers coming in, of course this was bound to happen, guys. A little pullback to try and see if you really want to just get quick easy money, or if you can take the pain before the real money come in, guys. That's all this is. AMC having a little pullback, and we told you guys exactly where we were about to pull back to before running right back up. And we coming down to test previous resistance, being for the fact of us breaking through support at 1885 on Friday, coming down to 1833, made us vulnerable on this week to come down. Also, what made us vulnerable is us closing near support. 1885 was support. That's what we closed at on Friday, making it easy for us to easily break through that straight out of the gate on Monday with just a little incy teensy bitsy piece of someone selling can bring us down a cent or two and make us vulnerable to fall to that previous resistance, which was at 1675. So I told you guys in the previous videos, that's why I believe we will be coming down to close that gap fill before getting the buying pressure, the demand come back in from those cheap shares and running it right back up. So we can expect for AMC to come down to around the high 16s, right around 1675, 1680-ish, or the low 17s. Right in between those price ranges, that way we could see the gap fill be closed at, and AMC can then run right back up to retest 22 and 23, guys, before making the big move. So you already know we was anticipating on this happening. As long as we can stay the par, stay on track, and don't give back all those gains and go back and retest the low $13, $14 range, we still is in good standing, guys. So you already know, don't let this discourage you or think, oh, it's just go up and come right back down. This was this was bound to happen right here. So let's go ahead and get through this little pullback. Gladly, it's happening on Monday. Like I told you guys, I'd rather for it to go ahead and get out of the way instead of dragging on. It still drug off on the day, because if you paid attention on last night's video, we were saying that if it went on ahead and happened quickly this morning, which it could have easily dropped from 1885, go ahead and drop to the low 17s, high $16 range, and go ahead and start rerouting in that same day. But I said if they bleed it and slow drag it, try to let it take its time on pulling back, then it could last all day like it's doing now. Like this morning, we already knew it had little spikes running up towards 19 like it wanted to run, but I already knew what was bound to happen just by looking at the chart, looking at the history, looking at human nature. All that stuff repeats itself. A lot of people say AMC don't have, isn't ran by technical analysis, but every asset, every security, all that is backtracked from TA. That's how day traders make their money. That's how everyone, make a stock market, a playing field, by technical analysis, and also a lot of other components that goes into play. But that's gonna always be a factor, whether the stock running on fundamental values or if it's just running for no reason. Even like when penny stocks, we know them stocks don't be worth nothing, but how they spike off 200-300%, you can look at the technical analysis and see exactly where this thing is going to come down, have support at, where the next resistance at, and all that good stuff. So same thing with AMC. Why you think it's coming together and doing, it don't always do that, do exactly what we anticipating on doing, and we know that we don't expect to be right, but pretty much we ain't gonna never put no figures out there that just putting numbers or saying numbers just because. All this is from history and what we foresee. So you already know, guys, that's all I got for the video. I'm pretty sure it's doing what we expecting for it to do, and right after that, the gap fill, I'm pretty sure it's right back to the moon, guys. So that's all I got for this video. Just want to give you guys a quick update. I love you. You already know what to do. Consider joining the family. Go ahead and hit that red button. We gone.